Here's Ivy Davis. The catcher and batting eighth, number 10, Kelsey.
Sherry Parker Lee Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee, the site for a beautiful afternoon as it's game one in Knoxville for Tennessee. Their first home game, the home opener in front of the fans, 17th ranked Tennessee in-state battle this afternoon with the Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. Andy Brock with you here with our SEC Network crew to bring you all of this action on a Wednesday midweek battle as these two sides get set to go head-to-head. The Tennessee Volunteers coming into this matchup 9-6 on the season, looking for win number 10. And the Golden Eagles standing opposite 9-5 as they enter enemy territory. Tennessee coming off a big weekend on the road at the Mary Nutter Classic all the way in California. A Tennessee team that has traveled far and wide and played some of the nation's toughest competition to open up the 2022 campaign. They are certainly battle-tested. Last two games, it was a doubleheader against top-ranked Oklahoma, 6th-ranked UCLA, two extremely competitive games and extra innings. So this is a Lady Vol team who can compete with the best of them across the nation. They look to get comfortable here at home for the first time this season. But Tennessee Tech looking to add to that resume. Winning record for them as well. And they will try to beat Tennessee here in their home environment to spoil this home opener. Something they haven't done in their last 10 meetings or all-time. Tennessee 22-0 all-time against the Golden Eagles as their largest margin of win streak against an opponent. Currently active is Tennessee, particularly dominant against the in-state opponents. They will take the field for the first time again at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium as we will set the lineup for both sides as Tennessee Tech will step up to the plate first. Leading things off will be Mackenzie Fitzgerald, and playing second base, Sydney Love Baker will bat second. Haley Bryson in the 3 spot. Carmen Betts will be the cleanup batter for the Golden Eagles. Abby Butner, the designated player. Sydney Dukes, Savannah Talley, Kadadra Temple, and Kaylin Cole will round out this order for a Tennessee Tech team hitting .288 at the plate to start the season. That's 5th in the OVC. And they will look to get after this Tennessee defense, who will be led in the circle today by Erin Edmondson, who will be given the nod, leading the team now in her 9th total start in her first season on Rocky Top. The left-handed tosser, graduate transfer from Texas Tech, will be given another start to start this home opener so far on the year. And what's been 9 appearances and 8 total starts, 38 innings pitched, just a 2.13 earned run average, both top for this Tennessee team. Just 23 hits allowed, 16 walks, and 38 total strikeouts. She'll step back out there for the first midweek game home opener as she is fitting in quite nicely for this Tennessee pitching staff. A 1-2 punch with Ashley Rogers, a senior as well. Upperclassmen heavy pitching staff for Tennessee, and we're underway. Sherry Parker Lee Stadium, Knoxville, Tennessee. Game 1 of the season for Tennessee at home. Both of these programs looking for their 10th win of the season. Fitzgerald, a 1-0 swing, fouls it back as she'll be the first to get a look at the left-hander. Edmondson, 5 wins, is the clubhouse leader, lowest earned run average of this Tennessee side. Has had some really impressive outings in the early going. Fitzgerald on a rope to third, picked up by Pooney, thrown over. Out number 1. Zeta Pooney is there. Sure hands at third as she tossed it across the diamond. A quick out number 1, but a hard hit ball there for Mackenzie Fitzgerald. She is retired for the first out here in the top of the first to bring up Sydney Love Baker. This is the Lady Vols' 16th game of the season. Erin Edmondson has started 9 of those 16 games. Really stepped up. Mentioned the graduate transfer from Texas Tech, 5'6", from Deer Park, Texas. The first time she's getting to pitch in the orange and white in front of the orange and white fans. And she'll be tossed into Kelsey Leach. Back behind the dish, the battery to start this game. Two-one start to Love Baker. The infield for Tennessee. Zeta Pooney already made the play at third at the hot corner. Ivy Davis gets to start at shortstop. Anna Fox at second. And McKenna Gibson at first base. And the outfield left-right, Amanda Ayala, Kiki Malloy in center, and then Riley West in right field. Love Baker skies one into shallow right field, and rushing in is Riley West, out number 2. Mitch and Tennessee, a doubleheader this past Saturday at the Mary Nutter Classic. All the way out west in California, Edmondson pitched in both of those games against UCLA and Oklahoma. 2 innings in that nightcapper against the Bruins. 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, and a strikeout. That's the last time Edmondson has stepped in. 2 very competitive games from Tennessee. 10 innings with Oklahoma, 8 innings with UCLA. Both a 1-run loss. It's been a tough schedule that Tennessee has had to battle through. A couple of key wins as well. 0-2 to Bryson. Bryson on the ground. Picked up by Ivy Davis. Throw over. Out number 3. So the defense backing up Aaron Edmondson to start this top frame. We're at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium for the first time in 2022, and it's a scoreless top of the first from Aaron Edmondson in her first outing in Knoxville. We'll head to the bottom of the first as the Lady Vols will pick up some bats for the first time. We got Tennessee and Tennessee Tech, an in-state battle on a midweek Wednesday. Bottom of the first in Knoxville, we're underway between the Lady Vols and the Golden Eagles, an in-state matchup. Tennessee 22-0 all-time against this Tennessee Tech program. Both teams, as mentioned, looking for their 10th victory on the season. It's the home opener for the Lady Vols. It's Kiki Malloy to lead things off, the team leader at the plate to start this 2022 campaign. And she's where she normally is in that leadoff spot. And starting at center field, we'll see Malloy, Amanda Ayala, and McKenna Gibson, at least here in the bottom of the first for Tennessee. As Malloy takes a cut at one upstairs. Cleanup batter today for Tennessee is Zeta Pooney. Riley West will bat 5th, followed by Ashley Morgan, Ivy Davis, Kelsey Leach, and Anna Fox batting 9th to round out the order. Malloy on the 0-2 swings at another one high and fouls it off. Malloy will be the first to test out the right-handed arm upperclassman senior from Goodlettsville, Tennessee, Alyssa Arden in the circle for Tennessee Tech against the 17th ranked Lady Vols. First ball administered, 1-2 count to Malloy. This is Arden's 7th start of the season. 10th total appearance. 4 wins, 3 losses, and a 1.93 earned run average in 40 total innings thus far. As Malloy gets a piece, that's in foul territory. Ranging over at the netting is Betts. Not going to have a play as that one ricochets off that side lining. Malloy will look to jump start this offense, leading the Lady Vols with a 375 average, now making her 16th start. 18 hits, 7 home runs, and 17 RBIs. Fantastic numbers to kick off her junior season. Just on the ground, right back to Arden, and she slides on over to first for an out number 1. So Kiki Malloy sat down to start the bottom of the first. We'll set the defense for the Golden Eagles to surround and support Alyssa Arden. As catching is Savannah Talley for the Golden Eagles. At third will be Carmen Betts. Shortstop Sydney Love Baker. At second, Mackenzie Fitzgerald. And at first, to round out the infield, Haley Bryson. In the outfield for the Golden Eagles, left to right, it's Kaylin Cole, Kadera Temple, and in right field, Sydney Dukes. There's Ayala on the 0-1 as she pokes it foul down that left field side. Quickly down 0-2. Alyssa Arden has worked into some favorable counts so far through 2 hitters. So Tennessee side hitting .257 at the plate to start the season. Keep that in perspective. Bitch, at Tennessee, they've had really tough slate of games to kick off the year. Clearwater Invitational before heading out to California. They've traveled to Florida, then out west. Some long weekends, doubleheaders, back-to-backs. Sure, they are glad to be back in a friendly confine back at Sherry Parker Lee. Here's the 1-2 from Arden. Off-speed Ayala rips that one into right field. It's going to be a base hit, first of the day for the Lady Vols. First hit of the ball game, and Amanda Ayala's aboard with just 1 down. And for Ayala, that's hit number 15 so far on the season. And she'll bump up that already 280 average up a tick. Nearing that 300 range now, and she'll be a threat at first. 4 stolen bases so far in the early going, and she steps off a little bit. No movement, though, on pitch number 1 as McKenna Gibson stands in. Gibson down the left field line and just foul. And with Ayala's speed, could have been dangerous. But Gibson will hang in there. 0-2 count. Arden back ahead again. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Gibson out and play again, but right to Love Baker. She didn't have to move but an inch forward and easily baskets the play. That's going to be out number 2. Cleanup batter for Tennessee is going to be Zeta Pooney. 2 outs in the inning, 1 on is Amanda Ayala. Tennessee, they've been swinging the bat so far. Ground out from Malloy, and then a line out there from Gibson. Represent the first 2 outs here in this bottom of the first. Amanda Ayala, first base hit. Tennessee will look to do some damage early. As Pooney pokes that one foul down the right side. 0-2 count. Alyssa Arden, very favorable count so far. Here's the 0-2. off speed as Pooney flies this one into the left center field gap. It's picked up by Temple. Out number 3. Tennessee will strand Ayala at first as we are scoreless through the first inning here in Knoxville. An in-state battle between Tennessee and Tennessee Tech.
Video board for a round of this or that featuring Lady Ball, Lair Boutte.
Jelly. Dry December 1st because Thanksgiving has to be November 1st. Pizza with pineapples. Call. I get tired of this.
We take it to the second inning here at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium. No score through 1 as both pitchers getting settled in, both teams getting settled in. It's the first bit of action around this Knoxville dirt on the campus of the University of Tennessee. The home opener, 9-6 Lady Vols, 9-5 Golden Eagles. Mentioned Tennessee coming off of a Mary Nutter Classic in which up and down weekend is currently technically on a 3-game losing streak. Pair of tough losses and extras. Top-ranked Oklahoma, 6th-ranked UCLA. They had a loss prior to that on Friday against Oregon State as Carmen Betts takes one off the shoulder from Edmondson. It will be the first base runner of the day for the Golden Eagles. Abby Bittner stands in. Five-spot batter for this Golden Eagles side. Got some alarms sounding here in the press box. Runner on and no outs with Edmondson standing in. Tennessee in that Mary Nutter Classic, also with wins over BYU, UC Davis, and UC San Diego to kick off the week. So it was a 3-3 week in California, but they closed with 3 straight losses to a pair of Pac-12 teams and future SEC team in Oklahoma, best team in the nation. Here's the 1-2 from Edmondson. Bittner will stay alive, staves one off. Left side, Tennessee Tech themselves coming off a good weekend. Spartanburg, South Carolina for the Wings Etc. Classic where they were 2-2. Wins over Cleveland State and Pittsburgh out of the ACC. A big-time win, Power 5 win against Pittsburgh. Certainly in for another test here on this Wednesday afternoon. Top 25 ranked Tennessee team, their first ranked opponent they're facing. Here's the 1-2. Bittner swings and takes a stab at one outside and goes down swinging. Edmondson, her first strikeout represents the first down here in the top of the second. And importantly, keeps Carmen Betts stranded over at first. I'll bring up Sydney Dukes now. 1 out, 1 on. First pitch delivery in for a strike. Duke stands in with 6 hits on the season, 286 average, 4 RBIs for. Puts a swing on one, headed towards shallow left field. That's going to drop in. It'll be a first base hit for Tennessee Tech this afternoon. And we'll put 2 aboard, advancing now Carmen Betts to second. We'll see how Edmondson is able to work with a jam here. The good thing about Tennessee playing a tough non-conference schedule to start is they're certainly going to have been put in several different situations. And that's what you want for your pitchers in the circle and for your defense to get into some high-stress scenarios, answer some questions about how you handle those situations, and continue to build up answers to certain questions that you begin the year with. Edmondson looking to battle here. Savannah Talley steps in, starting catcher tonight for the Golden Eagles. 4 hits and 33 at-bats to start the year. RBI opportunity for her. Here's the 2-0 from Edmondson. Rips one foul right side. And Leach will trot out to the circle to have a word with her pitcher as Edmondson dealing with 2 on. Edmondson's had some fantastic outings this season. Mentioned she's leading the team in several categories in the circle in her first year on Rocky Top. Went the distance, 8 2/3 innings with 11 strikeouts, both season highs, and a really close loss to 12th-ranked Clemson. As this one skied way high left field. Ranging over right at the foul line is Amanda Ayala. She's there, out number 2. Still 2 on here for Tennessee Tech, but now 2 outs. It's going to take a base hit from Kadadra Temple. 8 hits, 4 RBIs. And a big spot here as Leach fires back to second. Takes a peek at Carmen Betts as she is able to get back in time, but a close one. And good aggressive throw from Leach back behind the dish. Big cut. Edmondson now ahead of the count, 0-2. Already 1 strikeout in the inning for Edmondson. Graduate transfer trying to get out of the mini jam. Fouled back by Temple. Showing bunt is Temple. She pulls back and takes one up high. Ball 1. Temple looking to jump start this evening. Early RBI opportunity for the center fielder. Showing bunt again. Likely to pull it back here on the 1-2 from Edmondson. Swing and a miss. Leach will have to throw on over to first, but that's the second strikeout in the inning from Aaron Edmondson. And it strands 2 Golden Eagle base runners. No runs in the top of the second off 1 hit. 1 batter hit by the pitch equals 2 stranded. And we'll head to the bottom of the second where we got no score here in Knoxville. A little midweek softball. be a little.
Attention. An emergency has been reported in this building. Please cease operations.
Up first for Tennessee, bottom of the second, the right fielder, number 5, Riley West.
Bottom of the second is Tennessee. They step in for their second try at the plate. No score between the Lady Vols and the Golden Eagles. And it'll be Riley West making the start today. And will lead off the inning. Her 7th start on this season, and she'll collect herself out in right field defensively. But a good chance to set the table here in the bottom of the second. So Alyssa Arden, very productive. Bottom of the first for her an inning ago, just 1 hit. But Ayala moved nowhere past first. 1 hit apiece for each side is getting used to the environment in Knoxville. It is a beautiful day for softball as Riley West rips one foul down that left side. .73 degrees. First pitch temperature. Likely to get a bit colder as we move throughout, but very favorable 5 o'clock Eastern start time. Is not a single cloud in the sky here on the campus of the University of Tennessee. And West takes one for ball 2, evens the count up. But just a fantastic atmosphere for the home opener. The crowd is out and in full force. A couple of Tennessee Tech fans as well, as this is about an hour and a half travel destination from Cookeville, Tennessee. As this one's ripped, Riley West deep left field. Forget about it. Solo shot to lead off the bottom of the second, and West has her 2nd home run of the season and puts Tennessee on the board early. Moonshot got a hold of one and put it way into left field and over the wall. Tennessee on the board and a big-time start here to the bottom of the second. And the right fielder has the crowd up and excited. Lady Vol Locos are chanting. They will score the first run of their home opener. Solo shot from Riley West. And immediately following, Ashley Morgan will take a slow off-speed right to the shoulder. Didn't take long for the vet to stand in and get on base. That'll put Morgan, the designated player, out on first with no outs. Tennessee looking for a big second. What a great start they got from Riley West. It's now Ivy Davis standing in, and she was thinking similar results as Riley West. She puts a big cut and a big swing. Couldn't get a hold of it. The shortstop will stand back in. Team leader in home runs and RBIs a season ago. Takes one inside for ball 1. Davis so far on the year, 9 hits in 39 at-bats, 10 RBIs, 4 home runs. As Arden looks to battle back, first 2 Lady Vols aboard to start the inning. Riley West didn't stay for long. Two-one from Arden. Davis on the ground, back to third. Throw over to second for 1, back to first. Davis is going to beat out the play. But it'll be Carmen Betts. Cleanly fields it, tosses it over to second for 1. As Ashley Morgan will be retired. Ivy Davis will just take her spot, out number 1 of the inning.
Batting for the Lady Vols, the catcher, number 10, Kelsey Leach.
I'll bring up Kelsey Leach, starting catcher. Will stand in for her first at-bat. First pitch swinging down the left field line and foul. Leach, the graduate transfer from Texas Tech, will provide a solid figure behind the plate. From the Woodlands, Texas, you might know her sister, 2-time All-American and current graduate assistant on this Tennessee team. That's Aubrey Leach. Familiar second baseman for a long time in this program. Sister Kelsey now gets to don the orange and white and play her first game at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium. Runner on with one down. Here's Arden, fires in. Another one fouled off from Leach. 8 hits on the season so far for Leach, hitting .276. 2 RBIs. Pair of multi-hit games so far. There's 1-2. That's popped up. Able to make the play behind the plate. Throw over to second as Ivy Davis takes advantage. All eyes were on Tally as she dropped her mask and made the play behind the plate. But Ivy Davis, aggressive base running, able to get into scoring position over to second.
For Tennessee, second baseman, number 4, here's Anna Fox.
So 2 down now in the inning. Ivy Davis in scoring position, earning 1 run in. And it'll be Anna Fox, the 9-hole hitter. Showing bunt, could not square it up and lay it down for strike 1. Anna Fox making her second start of the year so far. The team's 16th total game. No hits so far in 4 at-bats. The slap hitter making the start at second base this afternoon. Here's the 1-1. Showing bunt again. Just got a piece of it. And foul again. So down to now her last strike. Likely will have to square one up now. Here's the 1-2 from Arden. Outside as Fox watches it go by. Those 4 at-bats, 2 strikeouts for Fox, no walks. She's coming in a couple of pinch run scenarios, has scored 4 runs for this Lady Vols team. Earned her first start of the season in that weekend game against Oklahoma. Now she's got her first hit of the season. That's through into right field. Ivy Davis coming home. It's going to be an RBI for Anna Fox as Tennessee ups their lead to 2. First base hits, first RBI of the season. And she makes her second start in 3 games and is proving her worth up there at the plate. And keeps this inning alive. A little 2-out rally now. And it brings up Kiki Malloy, always a dangerous batter to put in the box with runners in scoring position. Getting 400 with runners either at second or third. Ball gets away from Tally. Over to third now goes Anna Fox. Good base running from Tennessee this inning. Ivy Davis being able to tag up. The reason they have 2 runs. Anna Fox trying to score the third. It'll be Kiki Malloy. She'll need to bring her in. 2-1 start. Malloy off to a fantastic start to her junior season. 6 multi-hit games compared to her 15 a season ago and 57 total matchups. So already on pace to break some numbers from her sophomore season. 2-1, she thought about it, lays off, ball 3. Malloy leads the team at the plate in home runs, RBIs, and hits. 7 home runs, 17 RBIs. She's got a lot of speed, multifaceted, can get you in many ways, and she's very disciplined. Ball 4. Kiki Malloy draws the walk the 9th time. She's taken a ball 4 over to first. Now runners on the corner. And this inning continues to roll. So Malloy at first and a Fox at third are already 2 runs home in the bottom of the second. The Lady Vols have the 2-run lead. 2 outs now in the inning. Alyssa Arden hoping to get out of the corner jam. On the move goes Malloy, but it's fouled backwards. She's going to have to go back. Amanda Ayala in with an RBI opportunity. She is one of Tennessee's 3 hits here to start this afternoon. The single in the right field back in the first inning. 0-1 start. Malloy on the move again. Tally's not going to get the throw off. Kiki Malloy has her 9th stolen base of the season. Team leading 9th stolen base. There's that speed into play. Now 2 in scoring position for Amanda Ayala. Chance for more for the Lady Vols. Runs inside, gets behind Tally, but the backstop is going to require Anna Fox to hold up. Took a hop back to Tally, and she was able to pick it up quickly. Anna Fox thought about moving. Now a conference here with Alyssa Arden. Big time at bat here, facing Amanda Ayala, one of the more dangerous batters in this Tennessee lineup. 2 in scoring position, earning 2 runs in the inning. Obviously a base hit's likely going to score 2 given the speed of Kiki Malloy. So certainly a big out needed to try to keep this Tennessee lead manageable where it's at. Amanda Ayala hitting .294. She's got 10 RBIs. Home run, 15 total hits coming into this game. And Arden now have 2 runs given up in the inning. Just her 12th and 13th of the season through 41 innings. So solid pitcher for this Golden Eagle side in the circle. So far, Tennessee in this second inning, they have run aggressively, and they have swung the bat aggressively. Back-to-back balls for Ayala. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In on that outside portion. Strike 2. Count even. Here's the 2-2. Ayala in the air, and it's going to be foul. Takes a nice hop off the entrance to the stands. These fans looking for more this inning. Big time spot for Amanda Ayala early in this one. Tennessee already up 2. Count even, pitch again. Just missing. Full count. Battle between Alyssa Arden and Amanda Ayala. 2 players with loads of experience. Full count pitch. Ayala puts it over the netting again. A little souvenir for the fans. And she is battling. Taking that pitch count a little bit higher in the 40s now for Arden. Arden's hit the 7 innings 3 times so far this season. She can go the distance. Looking to get out of the jam. 3-2. Ayala puts this one deep left center off the light pole and gone. 3-run shot, Amanda Ayala. Tennessee opens this one wide open in the bottom of the second. 5-0 now. Two home runs in the inning, and with 2 outs, 2 on, full count. What an at-bat for Ayala. Base is cleared. And Tennessee a commanding lead now in the bottom of the second. That is a big-time at-bat from a big-time veteran.
Now bat for UT, the DP, number 24, McKenna Gibson.
Tennessee now 2 for 2 this inning with 2 outs. Anna Fox RBI single. Kiki Malloy walked. And Amanda Ayala, the 3-run home run. So, lot of manufactured offense with 2 outs for the Lady Vols. Pitch 52 from Arden. Swing and a miss from McKenna Gibson, who stands in an inning ago. Line out victim to shortstop. No one on anymore as Amanda Ayala took care of that. There's a 1-2. Gibson just got a touch. Gibson 9 hits on the season. Has a season cycle, double, triple, and a home run. 4 RBIs for as well. Another 1-2. Gibson on the ground. That's fair. Picked up by Betts. Thrown across the diamond. And out number 3 for the Golden Eagles. They get out of the inning, but Tennessee, some clutch leadoff hitting from Riley West, and then a key 2-out bomb. Amanda Ayala, 3-run shot in the left center off the light pole, gives Tennessee a 5-run lead. 2 home runs in the inning, and the Lady Vols are cruising here in the home opener. We'll head to the 3rd inning.
Tennessee Lady Vol fans, be sure to be in Sherry Parker Lee Stadium for the Tennessee Invitational this weekend. The Lady Vols take the field at 3 o'clock p.m. on Friday, and you can get your tickets now at allballs.com.
Third inning here at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium in Knoxville, the home opener for the Lady Vols. Sporting their all-orange uniforms, taking on in-state opponent of Tennessee Tech from Cookeville, Tennessee. They've got some gray, purple, white mixture combo jerseys, white pants on, and it's a beautiful day in Knoxville. The fans are out from Cookeville, from Knoxville, from all over the state to check out some midweek softball action in Tennessee. Some fireworks just a half inning ago in the bottom of the second. 5 runs, 2 home runs, and some clutch base hitting. 4 hits now for Tennessee in the ball game. And Tennessee Tech, they'll see if they're able to respond against Erin Edmondson on for her 3rd inning of work now. She's through 2 scoreless with 1 hit allowed and 2 strikeouts. Kaylin Cole standing in for her first at-bat for the Golden Eagles. Getting the start in left field. She has 5 hits and 11 at-bats. Tennessee is led by head coach Karen Weekly in her 21st season as head coach of the Lady Vols. 958 total wins with the program. And in her first year as sole head coach, many years she spent co-head coaching with Ralph Weekly, her husband. But she steps into the new era, revamped coaching staff as Coach Weekly takes charge of this program on her own after Ralph retiring after 20 seasons with the Lady Vols back in June of 2021. Still serving as a special advisor to this program and is around and I'm sure is always open for any sort of help if needed. But a power duo of Karen and Ralph Weekly. A pair of decades in Knoxville, and now it is Karen Weekly, sole head coach of this team, looking for win number 10 on the year. Three-two start with Edmondson to Kaylin Cole. Just outside. Ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk from the 9-hitter, Kaylin Cole. Second straight inning that Tennessee Tech has begun with a base runner.
The next batter for Tech, the second baseman, number 16, Mackenzie Fitzgerald.
That brings us back to the top for Mackenzie Fitzgerald. 1 on and no one out. Fitzgerald, the second baseman, leadoff hitter, hitting .434 to start the season. Fantastic numbers coming into this one. 23 total hits, 9 RBIs. Puts a swing down to third as Pooney fires to second for 1, but hold up, foul ball is called. Home plate up, Shane Jackson making the decision there. Kevin Condors at first. And at third is young Daniel Abernat. Here's 1-1 swing for Fitzgerald. This one headed right to Anna Fox. Steps back and right at the back of the infield. Starting to become shallow right field. She makes the play. Out number 1. Keeping Kaylin Cole where she is at first. Sydney Love Baker standing in again. Edmondson now through 3 through 2 1/3 innings in the circle. One start. Another one fired foul left side. Golden Eagles are led by Michelle DiPolo. She enters her third season at the helm of the Golden Eagles, 38 total wins. Last year, her first full season. Has her team out to a 9-5 start. 1-2 is bounced. Kelsey Leach is there. The 2-2 from Edmondson. Another one shot foul, so a good battle with Love Baker. Last season at Texas Tech from Edmondson, 20 total starts, 27 appearances, 7 wins, 11 losses, 4.56 earned run average. On the ground, in play, Ivy Davis scoops, fires to second for 1, back to first. Safe at first is going to be Love Baker, but the lead runner in Kaylin Cole is sat down. 2 outs now.
The next batter
Good relay from Ivy Davis. Still nothing to come of the leadoff walk for the Golden Eagles. Down 5, looking to respond. It'll be Haley Bryson. 16 hits for her on the season. Like many Golden Eagles, batting above 300, 364 is her line. Another one hit hard but foul. Bryson 0 for 1 today. Ground out back in the first. Now working with 2 outs again. 1-2, another one fouled. Opposite side this time. Standing back in the box. 1-2 pitch again. Bryson's fouled off a few. Protection mode. This one will bounce back to Leach. Leach has been doing a great job of blocking anything that's come her way. Two-two. Put in play. Anna Fox having to avoid the runner. Throw over to first. Sits down Haley Bryson, and that is going to be out number 3 of the inning. So the Golden Eagles leave their leadoff walk stranded as Aaron Edmondson now through 3 innings scoreless. We head to the bottom of the third now. Tennessee out in front by 5.
Come on, Smokey. Come on, we gotta get loud. Come on, everybody, get loud. Everybody, come on. Where you gonna go, Smokey? Come on, you playing. Smokey. Come on, Smokey.
Big Orange, bottom of the third baseman, number 11, Zeta Cooney.
Hit the bottom of the third, home opener at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium. Lady Vols and Golden Eagles. In-state battle. 23rd total matchup between these two programs. Tennessee leads all time 22-0. Last meeting a season ago, back in April, Lady Vols got the 8-0 win. All time, outscoring the Golden Eagles, now 149-23, as Pooney skies one to third to lead off the inning. It's going to be out number 1 as Carmen Betts is there to make the play. 5 runs, just an inning ago for Tennessee. Leadoff home run from Riley West, who steps back in, was a no-doubter to left field. That was followed up as Ashley Morgan was hit by the pitch. Ivy Davis got aboard on a fielder's choice. Threw out Morgan to second. She was able to beat out the throw. Anna Fox brought her home with an RBI single into right field, her first base hit, as Riley West torques one again to left field. This one is going to be foul. Good power so far from the right fielder. Kiki Malloy disciplined at bat. She drew a walk. Then Amanda Ayala unleashed a 3-run shot off the light pole. That one was a lasered foul. Down the right side this time. Riley West swinging a good bat. 6 hits on the season. Very productive weekend in the Mary Nutter Classic in California, about an hour and a half from her hometown. Trying to ride that wave. 5 of 9 at the plate for West. 2 RBIs, had a home run, and a double in those final 3 games she played against UC Davis, UCLA, and Oklahoma. That 2-2 is floated in. Full count now. Alyssa Arden back in for her 3rd inning of work. Three-two pitch. West on the ground. 2 Fitzgerald back over to 1 for the 2nd out. So West now 1 for 2. That'll bring back up Ashley Morgan, who really hasn't had much of an at-bat yet. The first pitch she saw an inning ago hit her right square on the shoulder. So look to stand in there for a little bit longer this time and see a few. 10 hits, 4 so far on the year, 7 RBIs, and 3 home runs for the 5th-year first baseman. Just a rock for Tennessee. 188 career starts now, and was a All-SEC second-teamer a season ago. Hits now in 6 of her last 7 games. Starting to come alive a little bit. Morgan just got better as the season went on last year. She hit .379, which led this Lady Vol team at the plate, but a .400 average in SEC play. That was 4th best in the really stacked and loaded SEC conference. Set some career highs in her senior season. She has 17 career home runs in total. Already over 100-plus RBIs. And she's back for another year, 5th season. Swing goes off of her leg. Goes into play, but chopped one off of herself, and that's going to be count even 2-2. Two outs in the inning. Tennessee 2 for 4 so far tonight when 2 outs. And Morgan stays alive to see a full count pitch. Watch one go by. Full count from Arden. Strike 3 called. Backwards K is Arden. Successful bottom of the 3rd. She gets her first punch out against this Lady Vol team and will send us to the top of the 4th. So Tennessee, after 5 runs in the bottom of the 2nd, held scoreless in the bottom of the 3rd. We remain at a 5-run ball game through the first 3 innings. Top of the fourth in this in-state battle between the Lady Vols of Tennessee and their home opener against Tennessee Tech. And the home team up 5-0 as we move forward. Tennessee, Erin Edmondson, their starter. Through 3 innings, her night is done. Successful outing through and through. 1 hit given up, no earned runs, no runs in total. 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Edmondson's been very busy for the Lady Vols this season. She made her 9th start, will certainly be used a lot this weekend as Tennessee will enjoy an extended home stay here in Knoxville. Tennessee Invitational on the horizon. Teams of the likes of Dartmouth, Virginia, South Alabama will come to town. And Edmondson likely to grab a few starts here and there. Likely to see Ashley Rogers as well, but for now, Tennessee, they'll move forward in this one with a nice 5-run cushion. A swing from Carmen Betts is going to get under Ivy Davis. It'll be a leadoff base hit for the Golden Eagles. For now, the 3rd straight inning, Tennessee Tech is going to put aboard a leadoff base runner. That'll be the 2nd base hit of the day for Tennessee Tech as they face new pitcher from lefty to righty. It'll be Riley White, sophomore from Sparta, New Jersey. As this one's hit well by Bittner. That'll drop off the wall. Rounding second, heading to third is Betts. As Bittner is aboard with a loud single. Runners on the corner now. No outs. Back-to-back hits off Riley White. Now Kelsey Leach will walk out to have a word with the pitcher. Infield will convene as well. It'll be a big RBI chance for Sydney Dukes. Tennessee Tech mentioned 3 straight innings in which they got a leadoff runner on. Neither of the previous innings, they've been able to work them around. Looking to make some changes here in the top of the 4th. No outs, a runner just 60 feet away. And White is going to run one in on Dukes. Looks like it caught her in the hand region. Didn't go off the knob. Hit somewhere near the wrist, hand, elbow region, and that never feels good. But Sydney Dukes is going to earn a trip to first, and it will load the bases. Tennessee Tech staff will take a look at Dukes, make sure she's all right. That's the 2nd straight time she's aboard, and quickly Tennessee's going to go back to Erin Edmondson. So Riley White comes in, faces 3 batters, 2 back-to-back hits to start the inning from the Golden Eagles, and then she hits Dukes. So the Lady Vols are going to go back to Edmondson, who's pitched the prior 3 innings. She'll try to get out of this jam. Bases loaded, no outs here in the top of the 4th. Back here in the top of the 4th, Tennessee leading 5-0, but the Golden Eagles knocking on the door. They have no runs so far, but no outs here. Bases are loaded, and it'll be Nicole Neisted pinch hitting for Savannah Talley, the catcher, as Erin Edmondson, the starter for Tennessee, left to begin this inning. Riley White came in, faced 3 batters, and Karen Weekly went right back to Edmondson. So now the starter comes in to be her own reliever. 2 base hits in the inning. Here's a 1-0. Strike one. Looks like the official ruling on that leadoff at bat from Carmen Betts is going to go as a fielding error on Ivy Davis at shortstop. Just got under the glove, and that's how the inning started. As Neistat hit over to third, fielded by Pooney and thrown home. Call on the field is a foul ball. It was right down the line, and Pooney made a great heads-up play, touched third base, and then fired home. Could have been a big double play opportunity, but Neistat will hang around. 1-2, swing at one in the dirt. With bases loaded, no play will be at first, so that is a big out number one. As Neistat, pitch hitter, comes in swinging, and will leave three stranded with one down now.
Golden Eagles center fielder number 20, Khadijah Temple.
Temple standing in. Her first swing is sharply foul left side. Khadijah Temple, starting center fielder for the Golden Eagles. 4 RBIs on the season. No hits with bases loaded yet this season. And a chance to put across the Golden Eagles' first run here in the 4th inning. Showing bunt, pulls it back, big cut. It's going to be strike two. Now the center fielder will have to battle and protect. Anything deep in the outfield, likely to bring home Betts at third. Aaron Edmondson came back in with bases loaded and has been going to work. 0-2 pitch. Half swing, appeal down. She did not go. Some groaning from the home fans. Would have been a huge punch out for Edmondson. It's going to be ball one as Khadijah Temple, new life. 1-2 now. Swing, miss, gets behind Leach. Here comes Betts. There will be no play at the plate. It's going to get past Edmondson. Coming home again in a slide. Outmade for out number 2. 1 run's going to score in the process as Bittner tried to even extend the lead further. And that should end the inning. That should be the 3rd out. A strikeout to Temple. Ball got past Leach. And to break that down, Carmen Betts came in to score. It's Tennessee Tech's first run of the game, so it is 5-1. Tennessee has the lead, but then Abby Bittner tried to extend the lead as the ball got away initially in the infield. She was called out at the plate, so it is a double play. 1 run does score on the strikeout, so all kinds of twists and turns on that at-bat from Khadijah Temple, but it does result in the Golden Eagles getting a run. They do strand 2 other Tennessee Tech base runners, but the lead's cut back to 4. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Tennessee will try to respond.
Hey, Big Orange fans, this is our sweet spot inning. The Lady Vols hit a home run during the bottom of the 4th inning. One lucky fan is going home with something really sweet, courtesy of Mass General Store. So let's be cheering on for a Big Orange blast from the Lady Vols. Number 15.
Bring it back to the bottom of the 4th here. 1 run in the top half of this inning. Tennessee Tech was able to score on the pass ball on the strikeout. It was all kinds of confusion on that final play of the inning. It was a double play on the strikeout, but the ball was flying everywhere. Carmen Betts able to come in to score for the first run for Tennessee Tech, get the Golden Eagles on the board, and to make it a 4-run game. Trying to give some run support to Alyssa Arden in the circle. Tennessee will have their 7, 8, 9 batters up this inning. They were retired in order. The bottom of the third. It'll be Ivy Davis to lead things off. Davis rears into one foul. 225 average to start for Davis. She reached on a fielder's choice, later came in for a run. She has 10 RBIs in 4 home runs so far. She's back in Knoxville for her 5th year, graduate season. A lot of upperclassmen experience still on this Lady Vol staff. Here's a 1-2. Davis high into the infield, popped up as that's going to be called off by Fitzgerald, out number 1. After the big inning from Tennessee in the bottom of the second, Alyssa Arden has been able to battle back as she is retired now. 5 straight Lady Vols. One out, no one on. It's Kelsey Leach standing in, and she puts a good cut on the first pitch she sees and fouls it off to the right side. 8 hits so far on the season for the catcher. She's 0 for 1 today. Popped up behind the plate 2 innings ago. Rips one down the line and through into left field. A 1-out base hit for Kelsey Leach, her first of the afternoon. For Tennessee, that's their 5th base hit on the afternoon. And we will see pitch running for Kelsey Leach as Caitlin Parsons will sub herself in. Senior from Long Beach, California will take over at first. Tennessee trying to get that 1 run back. They let go in the top of the 4th. As Anna Fox stands in, 1 for 1 day. She has a hit and an RBI. Her first of those of the 2022 season. On the move is Parsons immediately upon checking in. Gets the jersey dirty and slides head first. Stolen base for Parsons. It's her 6th stolen base of the year. Now Anna Fox to have a word with head coach Karen Weekly. And she may hand her bat over. Looks like she will. So, a little mid-at-bat pinch hit situation as Karen Weekly is playing some chess here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch runner Parsons moves her to scoring position with 1 out. And after a ball administered to Anna Fox, she will be replaced by Lair Boutte, a freshman from Riverside, California. A chance to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Impact freshman in this Tennessee lineup. She has 8 total hits on the season in 8 different games. And a good RBI opportunity. The slap hitter. Two-0 pitch. In for strike 1 on that outside portion of the zone. The 2-1 as Boutte tries to lay down the bunt. It goes foul, and now with the even 2-2 count, she's going to be swinging. Top 20 prospect, that 2021 class by extra inning softball from John W. North High School, Riverside, California. 2-2. Boutte tries to place it into left field. Takes a little practice cut to try to get things worked out. Still 2-2, one down in the inning. Kiki Malloy on deck. Another 2-2. Just misses. Ball 3, full count now. Tennessee's a perfect 2 for 2 at the plate with runners in scoring position. RBI chance for Boutte. Full count. Out in the left, it's going to veer foul. Out of reach for Kaylin Cole. Karen Weekly hoping the move pays off. Putting Boutte in the 9th spot for Anna Fox. Full count. Working the count against Alyssa Arden. Pitch count up to about 80. Full count offering. Boutte into left field, foul territory. Kaylin Cole is there. Tagging up is Parsons. Just about nearly went for home, but rushed back to third just in time. It would have been a tough third out there, but Parsons able to return safely. And that is out number 2. Back to the top of the order for Tennessee. It's going to be Kiki Malloy. Dangerous leadoff hitter with a runner on third. Drew a walk in her last plate appearance back in the 2nd inning. First pitch takes a big cut for strike 1. Led off the ball game in the bottom of the 1st with the ground out. 0 for 1 day so far. The 0-1. Malloy takes strike 2 and will have to fight. Parsons 60 feet away. For Tennessee regaining that run they gave up in the top of the inning. And Malloy takes it off of her hands or her forearm. This one went in and got her. So productive at bat for Malloy. Second straight plate appearance where she's gotten on, and now runners in the corner. It's Amanda Ayala again. And you want to say Malloy's who you want at the plate to try to drive in the run, but for how hot Amanda Ayala has been so far today, 2 for 2. Home run and a single. It's productive at bat just to get more on, knowing that you have Ayala behind you. She has been a tough out today. Malloy's got speed. She'll try to work to second. There she goes. Takes off. There won't be a throw. Same situation 2 innings ago when Amanda Ayala hit the 3-run home run. Malloy walked, put runners on the corner, and she was able to steal the base and head to second. So Ayala, another big RBI opportunity, already 3 of them. 2 for 2 today. Kiki Malloy now 12 stolen bases on the season. Here's a 1-1 to Ayala. It's going to be outside. Very similar inning from Tennessee. 2 base hits already for the Lady Vols with 2 outs. 2-1 pitch. Finds the zone off speeder. Even count, 2-2. Ayala worked it into a full count in her home run ball. Two-two pitch. Outside, but good grab from Tally as Parsons was hungry to get home. Alyssa Arden has been battling with this Tennessee lineup, trying to keep things at 4 runs. Full count pitch to Amanda Ayala. Rips one into left. Cole backing up. She's not going to get there. It'll one-hop off the wall. 2 runs will score. Amanda Ayala headed for 3. Head first slide. 2 RBI triple. Tennessee back up 6. RBIs number 4 and 5 for Amanda Ayala, and she's 3 for 3 here tonight. Fantastic outing. And still a chance for more, and it's come with 2 outs as well. That home run 2 innings ago, 2-out full count base hit. She's worked herself into good 3-2 position. And with her back against the wall, runners in scoring position, very similar to what happened 2 innings ago. Amanda Ayala comes through in the clutch. It's now McKenna Gibson. Hard hit over to third. Play made by Carmen Betts. Inning over. 2 runs for the Lady Vols in the bottom of the 4th. They extend their lead to 6 now as we head to the 5th inning.
All right, Lady Ball fans, we want to give a big birthday shout out to Sophie Harris over there.
Now in right field for UT number 3, Caitlin Parsons. Now catching for the Lady Vols, number 5, Riley West. And staying in at second base, number 12, Claire Boutte.
Top of the 5th in Knoxville as we're approaching sunset. Beautiful afternoon for midweek softball. First of many home games for this Lady Vols team. First pitch from Edmondson's fouled off for Kaylin Cole as Aaron Edmondson back in top of the 5th. Tennessee Tech, they came across a run. Last time they stepped in, they had bases loaded. They put 3 straight base runners on to start the top of the fourth as Riley White came in relief for Aaron Edmondson. Edmondson quickly returned back to the circle and got a pair of strikeouts. And then on the pass ball, 1 run came in to score for the Golden Eagles, but then as the second came trudging in, as Abby Bittner tried to make it 2 runs in the inning, tag was applied for out number 3, a double play strikeout. Rarely happens. Right out in front goes Cole. It's going to be a foul ball. Hit off a piece of her there. But Edmondson stuck in a bases-loaded situation, worked out of it. Just 1 run came across. Could have been a lot worse. Bases loaded with no outs. But Tennessee keeps their lead, and then they add 2 more in the bottom of the fourth. Largest lead of the game so far for the Lady Vols. 6-run advantage as we hit the 5th inning. One-two start to Kaylin Cole. And 1 at bat today for Cole. She drew a walk to lead off the 3rd inning. Takes a cut and got a piece of it. Fouled back. Two-two pitch. Kaylin Cole really battling. Two-two from Edmondson. Up high, full count now on the leadoff batter. Left fielder Kaylin Cole's had to make some tough plays out there defensively. She's given tough ABs as well at the plate. Walk she drew 2 innings ago was the first on the season for. Takes another big cut and got another piece of it, running up this pitch count. Erin Edmondson has been very efficient. Still in the 60s in terms of pitch count, and we're into the 5th inning. She's pitched 4. All but 3 batters in this Tennessee Tech lineup. Another 3-2. Up in the air. Edmondson ranging to her left. She makes the play, and it's out number 1. A little defense from Erin Edmondson. And that'll end Tennessee Tech's streak of 3 straight innings, putting the lead-off batter aboard. As we move back to the top of the order with 1 down, no one on, Mackenzie Fitzgerald. First pitch, she swings and fouls 1 off. Both sides certainly been looking for a good pitch to hit early in counts. Not been afraid to put the bat out there today. 6 hits for Tennessee, 2 for Tennessee Tech. A 1. Big cut that time from Fitzgerald. Certainly the batter that you want to set the table if you're the Golden Eagles. 426 average. 23 total hits, looking for her first of the day. 0 for 2 start. Edmondson bounces 1 in. One-two as Fitzgerald chases 1 up high. Edmondson will see if she can go the distance here. Tennessee, 2 games on the docket for Friday, likely in which we will see Edmondson. 1-2. Reached out for Fitzgerald. Puts it over to second as Boutte, now defensively into the game, makes the play. That was a tough one. Right off the glove of Edmondson. Had to adjust. Ranged over, picked it up, and fired it across. Out number 2. First 2 batters retired in order. I'll bring up Sydney Love Baker. Defensive changes for Tennessee. Caitlin Parsons out in right field now. Boutte at second. And behind the plate is Riley West for Tennessee. A couple of chess moves from Karen Weekly an inning ago. 1-0 delivery on the ground. Hot shot gets through Pooney as Love Baker is aboard. Should be ruled a single. Was hit very well, but definitely a play that Zeta Pooney would like to have made, like to have back, and that's going to be a 2-out base runner now for the Golden Eagles. Just got under the webbing, and that's going to go down as an error on Pooney. Squared up well from Love Baker, but definitely a makeable play. Now Haley Bryson will stand in, the 3-hitter. This Tennessee Tech lineup, a runner on, 2 outs. With the Golden Eagles trailing by 6. Edmondson fires, ripped out from Bryson, ranging over in foul territory to make the play is Amanda Ayala. Out number 3, so the 2-out base runner in Love Baker is going to be stranded at first. No runs in the top of the 5th for Tennessee Tech, and the Lady Vols will take it to the bottom half of this inning with a 6-run lead.
It's time to stand up, stretch those legs, and warm up those voices for
We hit the bottom of the 5th, the home side in their home opener at Sherry Parker Lee Stadium with the current 6-run advantage. 7-1 is our score in Knoxville. As sun is setting, it's been a beautiful, beautiful home opener in Knoxville. 70 degrees in early March, starting to feel like spring weather as spring sports stepping into the forefront. A lot going on campus. Baseball, softball, basketball season hitting the postseason. Got some swim as this one, absolutely no doubted, into right, way gone. Zeta Pooney. Tennessee's going to up that lead to 7. It's her 2nd home run on the year. And a 3rd for Tennessee here this afternoon. Second home run to lead off an inning for Tennessee here today. And they keep rolling here now in the bottom of the 5th. Lead up to 7. As Riley West stands in. She hit a home run back in the second. 1 for 2 days so far. Run rule in collegiate softball is 8 runs after 5. Tennessee up by 7. Could close the door this inning. As this one's hit good from West. Opposite field, right field. It's going to drop in. It'll be a base hit. West looking for more. She's aboard with a double. That time Duke started headed toward the fence. She didn't need to go that far. Dropped right in front of her, right short of the warning track. And now the winning run in scoring position for Tennessee. No outs in the inning. 2 back-to-back good swings out to right field. And with Riley West at second, Karen Weekly may go to the pinch runner for the catcher. And a chance to try to win the game right here. It looks like instead she's going to go to the plate. Ashley Morgan will not be the batter. It's going to be Madison Weber standing in. The junior from Sevierville, Tennessee. An RBI opportunity, 8 hits in the game for Tennessee. Weber 1 hit on the season in 23 at-bats. No runs batted in yet. A chance to work with no outs. She won't get a swing. Instead, she's hit right at the 5 in her 58 uniform. And we'll move on down to first. So 2 on, no outs now as Alyssa Arden battling into the triple-digit pitch count. Hits the batter. That's 3 straight Lady Vols to get aboard here the bottom of the 5th. Another pinch hitter for the Lady Vols, Amanda Curran, comes in, the junior out of California. First pitch she sees outside to aboard. One. Alyssa Arden will need to battle here. Keep the Eagles in this one. Tennessee threatening to end it after 5. One. Hit well. Deep left center. Way gone off the scoreboard. 3-run shot from Curran. Pinch hit home run, her first of the season. Tennessee up by 10, and that's going to close it up. Walk-off blast as Tennessee, big-time win over Tennessee Tech. And they end the home opener with a sweet shot out to left center. The bats came out in Game 1 in Knoxville, and the Lady Vols are going to leave with a monstrous 11-1 lead. 2 home runs there in that bottom of the 5th to close it. What a swing. Pitch hit from Curran seals the deal. Well, from Andy Brock and the rest of our SEC Network crew, final score again from Sherry Parker Lee Stadium. 17th-ranked Tennessee gets the win 11-1. We say so long here from Knoxville.